guys, I'm back with part 2 of the tutorial on how to make this Nantucket braided bracelet. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into all that extra I-cord if you did knit a 12-foot I-cord, and we're going to follow the path of the braid that you already laid out and make it double layer. So right now it's single stranded. My sample is double stranded. So if you want it to be a little wider, more statement-y, that is what we're going to dive into now. So I have my 4-inch end still. Don't do anything with that. Let's leave that. And then I've got the working part of the I-cord. Okay, so I'm going to keep this one up and this one down, and I'm just going to follow exactly where that braid would go next and go over and under. So the hardest part is really just pulling your I-cord through, kind of like it was before, but now it's even tighter. So especially if you have any pom-poms or tassels on there, that can be a little bit tricky. So I'm gonna do that all the way through. It's a lot of I-cord. We're gonna get all the way through. Okay. And the designer suggests to keep this as loose as we can. So try to keep that in mind, not to go too crazy with making this super tight. All right. So I'm just gonna continue to follow that braid. It's gonna look lopsided until we go around again and get the other side. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm following this strand here. It goes back around here. So I will follow that strand. We're gonna go under here and pull it back around. There we go. Okay, and let's see. So now it's coming down here. I'm just gonna follow that braid. Same thing, over, under. Pom-poms can be tricky, but I'm excited for them to make an appearance on my bracelet. Okay, here we go. Okay, and I'm just gonna keep following this around. Here we go again. Okay, alrighty, so we'll just continue. Almost got to the end, but I have to go around one more time to get the strand that I did not get, and double that as well, because that is still single-stranded. So you are going to go around again. And it's pretty easy to see where you haven't gone, where you have. All right. There we go. Okay, now I can see it's going like this. Over, under. Try to keep it as loose as I can, but it is a little tricky. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna leave this strand because that's where I'm gonna, at the end, connect it with my working piece, so that will stay just out. Okay, so here we go. I am going around again. Okay, down, 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 and under. Just following all the strands so that they all get doubled up. They all have 2 strands. Okay, here we go. I see the strand that needs a double is right here, so I am going over and under. I'm getting more excited about this by the minute. Okay. And see the strand where I came out of. Here we go. Over, under. Okay, here we go. So I see the strand I need to follow. It's a little tricky to follow the strands that you need to follow after you start getting so many of them doubled up, but just feel your way with your fingers and you can separate them as you go. So that is good. Almost back to the end. And then we will just go around one more time to get that 3rd strand because it is a braid and there's 3 strands and we want to make sure that they're all doubled up, right? Okay, here we go. There's that final strand. I see it. This one only has 1. So go over and under like I've been doing. Pom-pom is about to make an appearance, which is pretty darn exciting. But at this rate, I might only get 1 in there. I don't know. Looks like my I-cord is going to be pretty long. I didn't make it really long. I also have pretty small wrists. Okay. That one is still a single strand, so it's going to go over. Oh, it's getting tight. And under. There we go. There we go. All right, all through now. Okay, so I can see where there is still at the point where I still have to do 1 more round to make sure that they all have 2 strands. So I can see that 1 strand here still needs a friend. So that is the strand I'm going to follow for my last and final time around the bracelet. This is kind of exciting because hopefully my pom-poms will make an appearance in this final round. I knit with the embellished version at the end of my I-cord, so we will see. There's 1. Awesome. And I am going to get it through, just following like I've done before. Okay, 1 more pom-pom potentially coming soon, and here we go. All right, we're almost at the end. For that 1 strand that still needs a buddy. One thing Cheryl says in the pattern is to make sure you keep the second time around on the outer edge, so you want the braid, the I-cord that you're weaving through to always be on the outer edge. I think that looks nicer and helps it lay more flat. Okay, we're getting there. And I can see this is still single, so I put through there. You kind of just have to feel your way with your fingers. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Pushing the pom-poms through, which is kind of a bummer. I don't think any of them are going to make it into my bracelet because I am getting to the very end here. Let's see. All right, so I'm at the end. I see that I have my end here. I have a lot left over, so you might also have a lot left over. I think Cheryl left it at 12 feet. Just to be safe, you may have better luck casting on less than that. Yeah, but mine seems to be fitting well, so I'm psyched about that. Now, what you can do is if you do have a lot of extra yarn, you can unravel from your bind off edge. So that is one option. I could unravel, it looks like about 2 extra yards of yarn. So that is one option. That's going to take me just a little bit of time. So for time's sake, I will just explain what I would do next. So you're going to unravel all the way down. You'll have just your one strand of wildflower fabric yarn. And here on the cast down edge, you'll also do the same. So you'll unravel this to the edge. And you're just going to tie those 2 edges together in a double knot, super tight, just like these edges are tied together throughout the yarn as you've been working it. And then your bracelet is all done. So that is, in a nutshell, how it works. Thank you guys so much.